It is a foggy morning here in the Hollywood Hills area of LA.
Turn right onto Kirkwood Drive.
It's about 5 a.m. I'm driving to Mount Whitney to do the trail up to the top of Mount Whitney. I pulled a permit, which is very lucky. It was the only single permit available for any day of the entire Whitney climbing season. There's usually a lottery for getting tickets that happened on March 15th, and I just randomly looked and one had been loosed. Not two, I tried to get two, but that was not possible, but one was possible. So take advantage of it, get out there, buzz up and down the hill. We'll check it out and see what the Mount Whitney peak is like. Just gone past 5:30 in the morning, and the sky is lightening up in California here. I've got about a 3.5 hour drive to get to the trailhead, so looking to start maybe 8:30, which is of course later than most people would start, but I think I can probably make pretty steady pace up and get back down before too long. So it is turning into a nice day. Temperature outside, Fahrenheit, is 63 degrees at the moment, which is quite nice for this. Although we're going from, I think we're doing about 6,000 feet of climbing over 22 miles and heading up to 14,500 feet. So that's the profile for the day. The road up to Bishop from Mojave is actually quite beautiful and pretty sparsely traveled, which is sort of nice. It's 6:45, probably gonna get there and get underway about 8:30. That's the plan at the moment. I have a couple of friends who I've never actually met before, but have been connected to through my pal John, who coincidentally are also doing Mount Whitney today. And they're both ultra runners, but they are starting out probably 6 hours ahead of me, thinking that it's going to take them a long time to do this route. And my personal opinion is they're going to be down super early, and I would rather do it during the daylight where I can see everything. Temperature has fluctuated all over. Right now it is 79 degrees, 80 degrees, something like that. But we've got a good bit of elevation to go up, so just being patient. So getting more into the mountainous area, and I'm thinking that peak there, the tall triangular looking one, is Mount Whitney. So about 15-20 miles away. This is the road we're on, and those are the mountains ahead that we are heading to, the Sierras. I haven't spent much time in these, but I'm excited to do that today. And I'm guessing the tallest one right in the middle is Whitney. I think we come around the left and sort of come up on the other side of it. But I don't know for sure. Check this place out. It is quite beautiful. Oh, I love discovering new areas. This is really cool. Heading up the mountain now and leaving the valley down there behind. This road goes up towards the Whitney Portal and Lone Pine. It's I think it's a dead-end road, but it is quite lovely. Oh yeah. All right, car parked. Looking for the trailhead now. This is the hikers' campground. There's a little fishing lake here, and I am going to start the Strava and see where we end up for today. Well, here's the trail. It's Sort of nice kitty litter with a few rocks here and there. We're at elevation, almost 8,000 feet, so I am going to be doing a power hike up. Probably be counting on somewhere between 18 and 22-minute miles on the way up, and the way down should be a nice run. So it looks like, because it's a regularly traveled hiking trail, it's not going to be ridiculously steep, but I expect to be out of breath for most of the day. Also testing out some gear from Path Projects. I've got a 5-inch short, and I've got these liners here, which are a little different than what I normally wear. Sort of like a running specific brief. Test them out, see how they feel. I like the hat very much. The materials are great, and I think they're running specific. So thank you, Path Projects. That's a beautiful spot here with a little waterfall. Feel refreshing coming down later. How you guys doing?
Wow, you're a pro at that.
Have a good one. Other people on the trail. A lot of folks day trip up and down, but I don't know if they go all the way up and down. There's one guy carrying a paddleboard with his family, inflatable, going up to Lone Pine Lake. He said it's 3 miles, 1,800 feet of climbing. That'd be a really nice day. Paddleboarding up to a thing like that, futzing around in the lake. John Muir Wilderness. Oh, yes, indeed. Also, we've got the board here. What does it say? Hiker notice. Welcome. Be responsible. Wag bag means don't poop up here. And pipe out, bag out your poop. You can pee, but the poop got to go in the bag and bring it down. Very reasonable request. We are in Switchback City right now. I read a little trip report that said something like 97 switchbacks. I definitely won't count them, but when they're switchbacks, it basically means it's never that steep, which is nice. So going up, breathing hard because of elevation and you're going up, but it's not ridiculous. And going down, you can run it because the grade isn't too bad. And it's not obviously that technical. Another switchback, I don't know, probably half dozen in so far, maybe a little bit more. I tend to just put it into caterpillar mode and just keep going. Not worry about how far I've got to go. There's another common route up here called the Mountaineers Route. A lot more technical. And I'd like to do that sometime with a friend. So I've got company. Might need an ice axe and a bit of gear. Today, I've just got these. They are Black Diamond carbon hiking poles, super lightweight. I use them on uphills. If I can plant my pole and use my arm, I figure it offsets something like, let's call it between 4 and 7% of my upward energy. So having your arms do it too is quite helpful. Because the profile's up to the halfway point and then all down, I'll keep them up to there and I'll get rid of them and run down. So that's my strategy for today. I've got my Ultras on, Olympuses, that I like very much. I used exactly a month ago in the Cocodona 250. That video's up too. Hello.
Hello.
Having a good time?
You too. I'm resting. My husband is okay.
I'll tell him just to slow down. Cocodona, 260 miles, so it's this times 13. So I'm not that concerned with the distance today, even though the altitude will be a challenge. Beautiful spot with a waterfall coming down, huge pine trees. We are getting to the top, I think, of one section of switchbacks and more into a valley or a gully. So I expect it'll be a little steeper, but I think there's like 3 or 4 distinct sections ending up with just the rocky high alpine to the peak. But we will see. Probably 3.5 miles in, so a third of the way, doing probably 21, 22 minute miles up, so about what predicted. I'm just planning to have a quality day. Ooh, look at this guy. I think we got a grouse. Good job, buddy. Okay, one of these funky little bridges. You gotta like these. Woo. Doing the danger route. Running it up. Thank you. They must have taken the guardrail down. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm just coming out of was Lone Pine Lake, where the guys bring his paddleboard to, and this is where we are now transferring with these beauties above us. And it looks like the tree cover is going to be a little more sparse, and it looks like big granite with a lot of boulders to get through. But as many people as do this trail, it's probably going to be pretty good. You know, gravel, kitty litter, and a few good-sized rocks in the way. But the footing so far, it's great. I think the tricky part is getting the permit. I got really lucky pulling the permit on this with the one single permit available. Entering the Whitney zone. Well, I've got it. Even though I just got screenshots, I don't have a printed copy, but they didn't get back to me with that. And I'm on the road, so hopefully, if and when I see a ranger, that will be adequate for them. In a totally different zone now. Slight downhill, so there's a bit of a valley and a respite from climbing. And the trail, a little bit of snow in the shade, beautiful water. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna wet my hat, dip my hands, and enjoy the water for just a moment. Oh, so I do my standard, ooh, dip my hands, wet my knees. I don't think I'm gonna pump any water, it's just not worth it yet. I got plenty still. I think there's another place for it. So try to take advantage of the little oasis you hit. And then, ooh, back on the road, trying to keep my head tilted back so the water from my hat doesn't get on my glasses. So, but check this out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I love discovering new world-class terrain like this. How it feels on the way down, but I'm seeing another alpine body of water that may be inviting for a swim depending on timing and temperatures. Look at that. I've seen better colored with the silt and the blue and the aqua, but still looks clean and inviting. Snow fed, so probably cold as heck. Well, more rocky switchbacks. Imagine that. Well, the first time we're getting real snow that's actually on the trail. I guess you could avoid it, but I expect we'll have patches of it the whole way. We will see. Hey brother, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Very well indeed.
Snack time.
Smart. Keep fueling.
Yep. Have fun.
Yeah, you too. We'll see you up there. Or down there, wherever you're going. Okay. Yeah, maybe later we'll see you. Eating some good Asiago cheese crisps as we go. Sucking wind a little from the elevation. Hashtag full tilt chipmunk. Oh. Waterfall. A couple things over. We're getting beyond the tree zone now and into proper alpine, which probably means we're 11,000 feet here, roughly. Still feeling pretty good. I try some deep breaths, a breathing technique to take in extra oxygen when I'm feeling a little weird, and that usually helps. 2 intakes of breath, slight hold, intakes through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth, making a nice sound. So and I try and do that 3 to 6 times and then resume breathing normally. That tends to oxygenate the blood nicely. Good stairs here. Hats off to the trail angels and makers. Edwards Air Force Base is nearby, so I keep hearing these jets go over, which are almost certainly military jets. I'm guessing we're close to 12,000 feet, and this little creek here, snow-fed, is probably our last water supply, so I think I'm absolutely fine. I've still got like 2+ liters, but I'm gonna put some in my bottle and squeeze some out and just pound a bit of good cold water, because that sounds like a smart thing to do. Boy, here they come. You got everything on your back.
Everything, and the kitchen sink.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so do you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. These guys are loaded up heavy. Interesting. These are the multi-day people. Got some under pumps. Have a value meal cheese and rice burrito for a breakfast treat. 10:30. Been going about a little under 2 hours right now, and still feeling decent.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
Amanda.
Sarah. Amanda.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Thank
birthday
you.
to you.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday, dear Amanda. Happy birthday to you. You
Thank
fooled
you
me. You're
so
all in
much.
black. What's up with that? I was looking
Changed
for
my mind.
pink,
I know. I was like, how weird my pink pants.
but no.
And then I was like, I don't like how these look.
So
like
you
such
guys
a
had a good
girl.
hike up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, you'll be down in plenty of time. That's good.
yeah.
For sure. Yeah. We'll be definitely down in plenty of time. We started around 2. So.
That's exactly what I thought you would. I started at 8:30. So I left.
What time is it now?
It's 10:40. So
Not
you
too
guys
bad.
started at 2. So you are 5 hours in?
We're
Oh,
almost
no,
9
more.
hours in.
9 hours. Holy jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
You must have been taking it easy on the way up and
I mean, kind of. It's like very technical and stuff.
Yeah.
So coming down's not as fast as you think.
I don't know, I like this stuff.
Yeah.
You do?
By the way, yeah, I do. I love it. You just did Bryce, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Job
Thank
well
you.
done. And you have a couple of big things coming up.
She does.
John,
Treasures.
Sarah is one of my friend John Novak's friends. John's in a bunch of my videos too.
Yes.
And these two, by pure coincidence, had a lottery ticket from earlier this year to pull a permit. Do you guys see a ranger at all?
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't seen one either.
I was told that they're at the mile 3.
Oh,
like when you get started.
Lone Pine Lake or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
didn't. I mean, there was nobody there at
Yeah.
2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Well, nobody was there at 9:30
Yeah,
or whatever it was, too.
Yeah.
that's good.
So,
Probably not see them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I confirmed, but they never got back to me.
Mm.
Like the 2-day ahead check-in. I have a few
Did you do it
screenshots.
through email?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I just called them yesterday and they sent me stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, here. Come here. Let's take all 3 of us. One dropped a shirt, and it is especially for today only 14,500 feet, 6/121. Someone will probably pick it up on the way out. An awesome lake. Look at that. Huh. I see a sneaky little marmot over there too, hoping I'm going to stop and leave my backpack unattended. Fat chance, fat rodent. That ain't gonna happen, so you can chew through my bag. I know better than that. And someone camped up here too. What a beautiful spot. Down, he's telling me perfect weather, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely perfect.
No wind, just...
No wind. As you can see, clear skies. You can see as far as Mount Whitney will let you.
Which one is the peak, or where is the peak roughly?
So the peak is actually not that prominent spire.
Behind
it's actually
it.
the one right behind it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So that's the peak. Yeah.
Got it. Well, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. It's
I know it's not direct to there, but
it's not, and it, like when you go behind, it kind of feels like forever because you're just like weaving in and out of the spires like this. But
it sounds like a beautiful spot, though.
there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, the views from there, Sequoia National Park is all you get to look at. So,
Well, pleasure to meet you, my
Yeah.
friend. Enjoy the rest of your
What was your
down
name?
hike. Carrie.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Carrie.
Nice to meet you.
Have a good
Tyler,
hike.
right?
Yeah.
Take care, man.
All right.
Switchback City here. As we go up, we're gonna head up, get between some of those notches, and then probably go on the other side of the spires around the peaks to the very top. The top of the lower 48. 14,005 feet. Should be a pretty nice view up there today. Not so bad. Footing is extremely uneven, but not bad. Quite a few people now seems to be on day trips. I'm catching. A lot of them have left 5 a.m. and such. But look at this for a hike. Switchback, 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 and snow. There it is, our objective. Pretty confident we're gonna hit it today. Have a nice little break, grab something to eat, and then head back down. Probably at 14,000 now, so definitely the air's thin. Tiny bit lightheaded, but not bad. I'm looking forward to finding out what the trail looks like along this ridge. Oh, how nice. That's a bag of poop that someone left there. Hopefully they remember to bring it back. Not cool to leave it there, people. So, this is an interesting spot. Wow, huh? That's a great view. What does it say? Nothing much. Trail crest. Oh, I love it when it's like this. That's looking over to Sequoia, I guess. Got a couple people thinking about glissading down the snowfield, which is could be a dicey proposition. Here we go. Back in. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Very well. It's going up or down?
Still going up.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
waiting for my brother. Don't stand up soon. It'll be a few hours before I see him.
Oh man, look at this trail. Holy mackerel. Oh, wow. This is a phenomenal trail. just going down. Yeah, that's a pretty good cliff right there. But these kind of ridges, there's always some way through. Oh, look at this. Hiding out.
What's up, guys?
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
Going up or down? All right.
Feels like that.
Well, it is up right here. Down for me. Lightning up here is no joke at all. So it's no guarantee, but today's looking pretty good. So, but if it was lightning or any hint of it, I would be getting the hell out of here. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Nice work. There's a thing called the notch. I'm guessing that that is the notch. It's just a scramble along, gain a little vert, lose a little vert, very rocky and loose, and a good drop off on one side, but the trail is well worth checking out. This would be, if you're in solid shape, you could do this in a day hike. The altitude is something that you would have to be comfortable with, which would just be kind of a general low-grade suffering. Maybe a bit of a headache or a bit lightheaded at the top, but as long as you're functioning, you're good. Maybe this is the notch. Check out this view. Wow. Well, just been marching and marching and marching up. Doesn't seem like there's too much in front, but I don't see the house up here. It's sort of a house and a research facility. I'm gonna get up there, but I wouldn't like to work for another day up at this elevation without some acclimatization, I don't think. Oh wow, this brings us right to the edge. Wow. I see a house. That's a good indication that that's the top. So, almost there. Gonna get in a little under 5 hours. Be fun to do this with someone, but as a solo hike, it's pretty hard to beat. Whew, loose rocks up here. Because doing it with somebody is kind of tough if you don't have permits. I know Sarah and a whole group of her friends tried to get in the lottery for today, which was Amanda's birthday. And out of all the people, Sarah was the only one to get them in the real lottery. So it's a bit of a long shot. Here it is, the house, complete with voracious chipmunks. Peek a head in and then go to the very top, turn around and get back down. There's not much here except for snow. Yeah. That is it. Well, the very top seems to be right up here. Right there. That looks like an official summit, 14.5. We get to look out over the edge. So many signs. That looks like it's pretty official. As does this one. Whoa, dang. Wow. See, finishing a burrito, and I look down. Oh, look at that, some chalk or ashes, human ashes with a couple actual fillings from teeth. Dude. It's doing a light, I don't know if I call it quite a run, but keeping the feet moving on the technical stuff and moving along at a much better rate. I don't know, I think it took like 4:45 to get up. I'll be surprised if it takes more than 3 on the way down. Probably not. So that's my idea for now. God, look at this place. Very technical running right now. Trekking down, it's almost all sort of loose rock with little streams and feeder creeks that all drop down from the snow. I have 5 miles or less to go. The bottom part is that nice runnable downhill. Here's one of the streams we've had. Ah, someone's down there too. That's cool. Stopping to wash off my feet. Got about 4 miles to go, just to get a little refreshment. Empty socks and shoes of rocks. I didn't use gaiters today, so I definitely have more dust and rocks in my shoes than normal. And it'll feel great to have my feet in the water. Woo! Running the last couple miles down. It's a nice trail, good grade to run. And it's got a little bit of technical with rocks and whatnot, but it's gonna end up being about 21 miles-ish. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a little harder than I thought. And weirdly, the way down started to get me a bit, like the middle part. Maybe it's just altitude since I'm not acclimated. And this right now, I think we're at close to 10,000 feet right now. Maybe 9,500 right now. I gotta go down another 1,000 to the car, which is probably at, well, 8,500, something like that. So it's a lot to go from 0 elevation to cracking off one of those. I think it might just wear a little bit. Calories haven't been going in tremendously well, but I've been doing the best I can just to keep food coming in. And probably doesn't help that I only slept 2 hours last night for the early morning wake up and departure to get here so I could get this all done in daylight. Getting close to the end of the video. Just want to say a couple of things. One, it's really nice if you're watching this and you enjoyed it, if you leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I don't release videos tons, so you won't get a lot of it, but you'll see them when they come out. And they're generally really positive content in cool places like this. Also, hit up my Instagram. Link is in the description. I put positive stuff there all the time, and there's a ton of it. So that's a well worthwhile thing. Oh my God, we got the dog patrol with the Aussie Shepherds. Hello. Can I say hi to them?
Yeah.
Hi there. How are you folks doing, huh? Oh, that's a good sniff. You guys are pretty chill dogs too. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they're happy. They get intense. They were just upset I wasn't running.
You can come with me.
Yeah.
Have a good one. COVID protocols, keeping that far apart from them.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So the other thing you can do to support directly, it's probably the best thing possible, is hit up my Patreon. It's super simple. It's kind of like you just pledge a monthly total. Could be $3 a month, 10 cents a day, which is the milk tea plan, or $5 or $10 or whatever. So I've got some really nice Patreon supporters. Some of them are up at even the $25 a month level, which I appreciate so much. You guys know who you are. Thank you. So getting down to the end here, I'll turn it on again as we come into the lot. Close. I'm gonna do a quick bath of sorts. My arms are a little sticky from sunscreen and whatnot, and this is a perfect place for that. Oh my God, there's even a waterfall. Oh! Part is so runnable. It's just almost movie set quality background. And I think you could do a day hike here without a permit, but I'm not sure. I've seen a bunch of people who clearly don't have permits, not high up, but worth a shot. Maybe go up to the lake. Parking lot below. There's so many people there. I know they got bears, and you shouldn't leave a car full of jam and jelly, but it just seems like there's so many people. If a bear came in, they deal with it pretty quick. Like shoo it off or do whatever. I get a Ranger before he's can opening cars. My buddy Doug, my old climbing partner and Polar Explorer from Ice Axe TV, lives in Lake Tahoe. He said his car, because there's bears all in the area, he sort of lives in a budding next to a wooded area. His car has been broken into by bears 30 times. So he just leaves the door open. They can open the door, they go in, they look around. Hope that didn't happen here. Coming back down into the woods in the valley. Parking lot just ahead. Good work. Hey. The highest point in the lower 48 was where we just were, top of Mount Whitney. That's a pretty cool one to knock off the list. And I'm just so tickled by the day we got. There we go, look at this. Now here's the trail I missed of the entrance when I started this morning. I was just following it to my GPX route, which I've got, which I didn't really need today at all. I just checked it once to see distance. The top is only halfway. Don't let that happen to you. Do you seek exhilaration and inspiration, or misery? Can I say sometimes just a little of both? How's it going?
Hey there, how are you?
Good, good. In the car, heading down. Check out how beautiful this valley is. Bishop is up there if you went straight in this photo. Death Valley is just over those mountains on the right side. What an amazing place. I've driven past the Whitney portal a whole bunch of times. I've never gone up. Now I know what's there. Would I come back and do it again? I would do the Mountaineer Route. It's a little tougher. I would want somebody with me. It's we saw a few people who'd done that today, and the guys I talked to said they needed ice axes and crampons were very helpful. Just seems a little weird to be carrying boots and crampons in June in California, but maybe for that. And here's what the other side of the valley looks like. Well, I fed my soul today. Thank you for your eyeballs and attention. Congratulations on getting to the end of the video. I appreciate each and every one of the people who watch my content. Even the guy who gives me a thumbs down every time I post a video before it's even shown, before it's even released. I even love that guy. It is such a neat area. I think this is the welcoming host to Whitney. Look at her in all her glory. Who wouldn't want to come here? Good Lord, the place is unbelievable.